So I'm going to switch back to that photo cover that we have designed. After you're done with your cover, you can head over to your end leaves, select your options there, as well as your insert board option. And this is also where you have the ability to round the corners on your album if you would like. So selecting this will round the end leaves as well as all of the spreads. So from there, we jump into actually designing our layouts. So to get started here, there's a couple different options. I like to go over to our Manage Spread view over here, which lets you see all of your spreads. You can go and rearrange those once you have some of your content in there. And I like to use this to start mapping out where I want different images, sort of like a storyboard. So go through, you can start selecting your photos down here in the photo strip and dragging those up into the spreads where you would like them to be placed. And from there, you can even start hitting shuffle and getting some different layouts going. And then if you want to make some more adjustments to them, double-clicking will take you back to our standard view here. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and remove that image box because I just want the 3. And you can just start shuffling and getting some different layout options there.
And suppose if that, if you want to move that down, you just grab it and pull it down?
Yeah, exactly. You can just click right into the boxes and start customizing your crops right there. And then we can just keep working through the album. So selecting some more images, dropping them onto our spread. And we also see that we have different layout options over here in the sidebar. So you can use the shuffle button or you can start making selections right from there.
Amazing.
Yeah, so now that we are almost done with our spreads here, we'll finish the last couple out.
It's so fast.
It really is. And all right, there we go.
I noticed while you were kind of clicking through that now, when you hover over the small images in the film strip, it enlarges. I don't remember that happening.
It does. This is another new feature. So down here in the photo strip, as you start hovering, you can see a larger preview to get a bit more detail. So say you drop this in and realize that you actually wanted to use this image, you can drop that up and replace it. Another new feature down here in the photo strip is this filter option. So if you select this, you now have the ability to filter out the, or filter down the unused images. So that will hide all of the images we've already added to our spreads. And you can also filter by the image orientation. So if you trying to find you need a vertical image to fill a spot on a spread, you can see all of those that are left. And from there, you can also start clearing those off if you want to see more of your images
That's
down
outstanding.
in the spread
So
again.
I think, for me, it's like the unused images is big. So when you click that, it's just going to temporarily remove all the ones you've already put up into the album.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
That can be really helpful when you start getting into larger albums or if you have a lot of images that are already used up and you're now having to sort through them all.
Awesome. And I have a question too about, you're talking about how you can change those designs real quickly and swap out images. What if you wanted just to swap the place of those two, the boy and the girl? Could you do that?
Yeah, great question. You can click into here and do the cropping like we mentioned, or you can drag that image over to the other block and it will swap it.
Shut the front door.
And from here, if you would also want to add more, you can just drop that onto the spread and then go through the same process. Say I wanted the one of those two over here. Now you have that switched around as well.
That is so easy. And I see there's a more layouts button, so there are more and more and more options, and it's going to show you what's appropriate to it, right? If you have 3 images up there, it's going to only show you designs with 3 images.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. It'll base the layouts off of the number of photos you have added, and then you can also have the option to jump into settings to get different prefer aspect ratio or not. So in this case, we're just giving all of the options for 3 photos. If you say don't want any of the square crops to show up in there, you can change those settings as well.
Sweet. And I see that it's kind of saving the layouts that you're commonly using. So kind of doing a favorites thing on the top where it says use layouts. That's outstanding.
So if you do another spread that has 3 photos, you can see the layouts you previously used if you want to have some of those matching throughout your album.
That is a beautiful thing.
Hey everyone, thanks for checking out White House Custom Color on YouTube. Check out for the information below, and also don't forget to smash that subscribe button.